Hello beautiful ladies! Welcome back to Confident Closet channel. Today we're talking about something really special, finding that perfect dress for one of the most important days in your life, your child's wedding day. You know, as mothers of the bride or groom, we want to look our absolute best. But let's be honest, finding that perfect dress can feel a bit overwhelming, can't it? There are so many choices out there, and sometimes it seems like the options are either too young, too matronly, or just not quite right. But don't worry. In this video, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about choosing that perfect special occasion dress. We'll cover the most flattering styles for our bodies, the best colors and fabrics to choose from, and all those little details that will make you feel confident and beautiful on this memorable day. Whether you're just starting your search or feeling stuck after visiting several stores, this guide will help you navigate the process with confidence. And remember, you deserve to feel absolutely gorgeous on this special day. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into finding that perfect mother of the bride or groom dress together. Before we dive into specific styles and choices, let's talk about something really important: understanding your role in the wedding party and how it influences your dress choice. As the mother of the bride or groom, you hold a very special position. You want to look elegant and distinguished, but here's the golden rule. We never want to overshadow the bride. Think of your outfit as playing a supporting role in this beautiful production, important, but not the star of the show. One of the first things you'll want to do is have a conversation with the bride about her vision for the wedding. Ask about the color scheme, the level of formality, and any specific preferences she might have. Some brides have a very specific vision, while others might give you more flexibility. Either way, this conversation will help you narrow down your choices. Remember, you'll be in countless photos that will be treasured for generations to come. You'll be standing next to your child, greeting guests, and possibly giving speeches. Your outfit needs to make you feel comfortable and confident through all of these moments. Here's a practical tip. Traditionally, the mother of the bride chooses her dress first, and then communicates with the mother of the groom to ensure their outfits complement each other without matching exactly. This helps create a harmonious look in those family photos. And speaking of photos, consider how your dress will look in different lighting and settings. You might be moving from a bright outdoor ceremony to an evening reception, or vice versa. The key is choosing something that works well in various environments and photographs beautifully. Now let's talk about one of the most important aspects of choosing your dress: finding the perfect silhouette that makes you feel absolutely fantastic. Ladies, this is where we really want to focus our attention because the right cut can make all the difference. Let's start with the A-line dress. Truly a classic choice that flatters almost every body type. It gently schemes over the hips and creates a beautiful, balanced silhouette. If you're looking to minimize your midsection, this is a wonderful option. The beauty of an A-line is that it gives you room to move and dance comfortably while maintaining an elegant line. Another fantastic option is the empire waist dress. This style defines your shape right below the bust and flows gracefully downward. It's particularly flattering if you carry your weight in your middle or lower body, and it creates a lovely, elongating effect. For those of you blessed with an hourglass figure or who love to show off your curves, consider a sheath dress. Just make sure it's not too fitted. You want to be able to sit, stand, and move around comfortably throughout the long day. A wrap dress is another beautiful option that creates gorgeous curves while providing adjustable comfort. Now let's talk about length. Floor-length gowns are traditionally the most formal choice, and they create a wonderfully elegant line. But don't feel limited to full-length. T-length dresses are making a stunning comeback, especially for afternoon or garden weddings. They're sophisticated, practical, and show off a beautiful pair of shoes. Here's a pro tip. Whatever style you choose, make sure you can raise your arms comfortably for those big hugs and sit down easily. You'll be doing both quite a bit during the celebration. Remember, the most beautiful dress is one that makes you feel confident and comfortable. Let's talk about fabrics, because choosing the right material is just as important as finding the perfect style. The right fabric can make you feel comfortable and confident all day long. For those beautiful spring and summer weddings, consider lightweight fabrics that breathe well. Chiffon is a wonderful choice. It's flowy, photographs beautifully, and moves gracefully when you walk or dance. Crepe is another excellent option that drapes beautifully and doesn't show every little wrinkle. And let's not forget about silk blends. They offer that luxurious look while being more practical than pure silk. If you're attending a fall or winter wedding, you might want to look at slightly heavier fabrics. A gorgeous stretch jersey can be incredibly flattering and comfortable. Mikado silk or a high-quality satin provides structure while still maintaining elegance. Just remember, avoid anything too heavy that might make you feel uncomfortable during indoor celebrations. Here's something many women don't consider: how the fabric photographs. Some materials, like certain shiny satins, can reflect camera flashes and look washed out in photos. Others, like textured crepes or soft georgettes, tend to photograph beautifully and maintain their dimension in pictures. Let me share a practical tip from my own experience. Before you commit to a dress, sit down in it for at least 15 minutes. Some fabrics can wrinkle terribly when you sit, and you don't want to be constantly smoothing out your dress during the reception. Look for materials with a bit of stretch, or those labeled as wrinkle-resistant. And here's another insider secret. If you're planning to dance, and I hope you are, make sure the fabric has enough movement to let you celebrate comfortably. Nothing's worse than feeling restricted when the music starts playing. Now let's dive into one of the most exciting parts of choosing your dress: selecting the perfect color. This is where we can really have some fun while staying within the wedding's color scheme. First, let's address a common question I get. Do I have to wear beige or pastel? Absolutely not. While these are traditional choices, today's mother of the bride or groom has so many beautiful options. The key is choosing a color that makes you feel radiant and complements both the wedding palette and your skin tone. Here's what works beautifully for our skin tone as we age. Rich jewel tones like sapphire blue, emerald green, or deep purple add warmth and vitality to your complexion. Soft metallics like champagne, pewter, or rose gold create an elegant, luminous effect. And don't shy away from deeper navy or a sophisticated burgundy. These colors are timeless and photographically stunning. But let's talk about what to avoid. Stay away from pure white or ivory. That's the bride's territory. Also be careful with very pale pastels that might wash you out in photos, and steer clear of neon or overly bright colors that could be distracting in wedding photos. Here's a practical tip. Take a photo of yourself in the dress using natural light. Colors can look very different in store lighting, and you want to make sure you love how it photographs. Also, if possible, get a swatch of the fabric to check how it looks against the wedding colors and in different lighting conditions. Remember, the mother of the bride traditionally chooses her color first, then the mother of the groom selects a complementary shade. You don't want to match exactly, but you do want to create a harmonious look when you're standing together in photos. Let's talk about those important design details that can make or break your mother of the bride or groom dress. These features aren't just about looks, they're about feeling comfortable and confident throughout this special day. First, let's discuss sleeves, which is often a top concern for many of us. There are so many elegant options. 3/4 length sleeves are incredibly flattering and practical. Cap sleeves or flutter sleeves can provide gentle coverage while keeping you cool. If you prefer more coverage, illusion sleeves in mesh or lace offer a beautiful solution. And remember, even if you find a sleeveless dress you love, a well-designed jacket or shawl can be added for more coverage. Now let's talk about necklines. A V-neck is universally flattering and creates a lovely elongating effect. Bateau or boat necklines offer elegant coverage while showing just the right amount of collarbone. If you're concerned about your décolletage area, a soft cowl or sweetheart neckline with illusion mesh can be absolutely stunning. Here's something crucial that often gets overlooked: proper structure and support in a dress. Make sure your dress has good built-in support or can accommodate the undergarments you need. Nothing gives you more confidence than knowing everything is staying exactly where it should be, especially during those emotional moments or when you're on the dance floor. When it comes to embellishments, remember that less is often more. Look for dresses with subtle beading, delicate lace, or beautiful embroidery that adds interest without overwhelming. Avoid anything too sparkly or flashy that might be distracting in photos or compete with the bride's gown. And here's my personal tip. Make sure any embellishments are comfortable when you sit down. Those beautiful beaded details shouldn't poke or scratch. You'll be seated for significant portions of the day. Now, let me share some practical shopping advice that will help make your dress hunting experience much smoother and more enjoyable. First and foremost, timing is everything. Start looking for your dress about 6 to 8 months before the wedding. This gives you plenty of time for ordering, alterations, and finding the perfect accessories without feeling rushed. Keep in mind that many special occasion dresses need to be ordered, and they can take 3 to 4 months to arrive. Let's talk about where to shop. Start with bridal boutiques that specifically carry mother of the bride collections. They understand exactly what you're looking for and can provide specialized attention. Don't overlook high-end department stores. They often have excellent formal wear departments with experienced consultants. And here's an insider tip. Consider evening wear boutiques, not just bridal shops. They often have sophisticated options that work perfectly for wedding occasions. When it comes to budget, remember to factor in all the extras. Beyond the dress price, you'll need to consider alterations, which can range from $100 to $500 depending on what's needed. Set aside money for proper undergarments, shoes, and accessories too. It's better to have a realistic budget from the start than to fall in love with a dress and then realize the total cost is beyond your comfort zone. Speaking of alterations, they're absolutely crucial for a perfect fit. Even the most expensive dress won't look its best unless it's properly fitted to your body. Schedule your first fitting about 6 to 8 weeks before the wedding, with a final fitting 2 weeks before. And here's a vital tip. Don't try to lose weight after your dress arrives. It's much easier to take a dress in slightly than to let it out. One more piece of advice. When you go shopping, wear proper undergarments and bring a pair of shoes with a similar height to what you plan to wear at the wedding. This will give you a much better idea of how the dress will actually look on the big day. Let's talk about how to pull your whole look together with the right styling and accessories. These finishing touches are what will truly make your outfit complete and personal. Let's start with what goes underneath. Proper foundations are absolutely essential. Invest in good quality shapewear that smooths without squeezing too tight. Remember, you'll be wearing this all day. Look for seamless options that won't show through your dress, and consider getting 2 sets, one for the ceremony and a fresh one for the reception. Trust me, this little detail can make a big difference in your comfort. When it comes to shoes, comfort is queen. You'll be on your feet far more than you expect, from pre-wedding photos to greeting guests to dancing. Look for shoes with some cushioning and a heel height you can manage for hours. A block heel or a wider heel base will give you more stability than a stiletto. And here's a secret: metallic shoes are wonderful because they go with everything and add a touch of elegance. For jewelry, remember that less is more. You want accessories that complement your dress without overwhelming it. If your dress has detailed beading or embellishments, keep your jewelry simple. If your dress is more understated, you might choose one statement piece, either earrings or a necklace, but not both. And don't forget to consider your neckline when choosing necklaces. Now let's talk about hair and makeup. Book trials for both about a month before the wedding. For makeup, you want something that enhances your natural beauty while lasting all day. Waterproof mascara is a must. There will be tears of joy. For hair, choose a style that makes you feel confident but still looks like you. Remember, these photos will be treasured for generations. And here's my favorite tip. Keep a small touch-up kit with you. Include blotting papers, your lipstick, a small hairbrush, and any other essentials you might need throughout the day. Your daughter or son's wedding planner might be focused on the bride, so it's good to be prepared. Before we wrap up, let me share some common pitfalls to avoid when choosing your mother of the bride or groom dress. These are lessons learned from years of experience, and I want to help you sidestep these common mistakes. Let's start with style missteps. One of the biggest mistakes is choosing something that doesn't feel like you, just because it's trendy or someone else thinks you should wear it. If you're not comfortable in strapless dresses, don't let anyone talk you into one. If you never wear pink, your child's wedding day isn't the time to start. Choose something that makes you feel like the best version of yourself. Timing can be a real issue too. Don't wait until the last minute to start looking. I've seen too many mothers stress themselves out by starting their search just a month or two before the wedding. This often leads to settling for something you don't love or paying rush fees for alterations. And speaking of alterations, don't skip them. An almost perfect fit isn't good enough for such an important day. Here's a big one: coordination problems. Some mothers forget to communicate with the other mother, brides or grooms, about their dress choices. This can lead to clashing colors or too similar styles in photos. Have a conversation early on, maybe even shop together if you have a good relationship. And please avoid the temptation to try to match the bridesmaids exactly. You want to complement the wedding party, not look like you're trying to be one of the bridesmaids. Your role is distinct and special. Your outfit should reflect that. Lastly, don't forget about the venue and time of day. I've seen mothers choose heavy, dark velvet dresses for outdoor summer weddings, or light, flowery dresses for formal evening affairs. Your dress should be appropriate for both the formality of the event and the setting. We've covered a lot of ground today, and I hope this guide has given you the confidence to find that perfect dress for your child's wedding day. Let's quickly recap the key points to remember. Choose a silhouette that makes you feel comfortable and confident. The right fit is everything. Take your time with the selection process, starting at least 6 to 8 months before the wedding. Remember that proper alterations, good foundation garments, and carefully chosen accessories will elevate your entire look. But most importantly, remember this. This is a joyous occasion, and you deserve to feel beautiful and confident as you celebrate this milestone in your child's life. Don't let the dress hunting process overwhelm you. Take a deep breath, keep our guidelines in mind, and trust your instincts. I'd love to hear about your experiences searching for your perfect dress. Share your stories in the comments below. What worked for you? What challenges did you face? Or what questions do you still have? And if you found this guide helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fashion advice for women over 50. Next week, we'll be talking about elegant hairstyles that work beautifully with mother of the bride and groom dresses. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. Thank you for watching, and remember,